Almost nobody has a symmetrical face, and the thing that makes makeup balanced has less to do with symmetry than you think. I'm doing my makeup right now, and I'm going to show you the exact test to show you your own natural asymmetries. Here's a simple test you can do at home. Take a photo of yourself and flip the photo horizontally. And whatever looks unbalanced or just unfamiliar or weird, there is where your asymmetry lies. Almost everyone has it. It is completely normal. But also don't worry about it because your brain doesn't register it anyway. Your brain registers everyone's face around you as symmetrical for the most part, unless someone has a really over-exaggerated asymmetry. For the most part, your brain doesn't even notice it, bypasses it. And the only reason you probably notice your asymmetries is because you're staring in the mirror at yourself for periods of extended time. People you talk to on a daily basis will not be doing that, so they'll never notice. So I feel like doing a little bit of a heavier look today, guys. So for foundation, we're going to be using the Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation Tinted Serum. And this is in shade 18G. And we're also going to go in with a primer, and this is her Yummy Skin Glow Serum Hydrating Face Primer. Love this. These products I've really been loving. Here's the part a lot of people don't really talk about. And I'm a person that really enjoys factual information, like studies. When people studied what actually makes a person attractive, and maybe I think I'll link some of the studies down below. A lot of them you had to pay for though, so I don't know. I know you guys don't want to spend money on reading an article that you probably won't, keep in your files or whatever, but that's why I'm here to give you the information. But what the driving factor for attractiveness wasn't what you guys think. It was contrast. And if you know me, we talk about contrast on this channel all the time. How much makeup changed the difference between your skin tone and your features. And actually, symmetry played a very secondary role to contrast. So when your makeup looks balanced is because contrastually, is that a word? So when your makeup looks balanced, it's usually because your contrast reads evenly across your face, not because mathematically every feature is the same proportion, same size, nothing is higher or lower than the other. This is why chasing symmetry can actually make your makeup look a lot worse than better. You're trying to solve the wrong issue. Makeup artists actually do is not creating a mirror image on both sides of your face to create beauty. It's targeted balancing that they're doing. So things like matching brow height, both arcs read at the same level, not perfecting the arc, but just putting them around the same leveling. So if you have things like uneven lips like I do, you do little things like overline the flatter side just to balance out the lips in general. Adjusting the contour actually depends on which side needs more leveling. So they add more visual weight to the side that needs more correction, the flatter side, the bigger side, because that side needs more visual weight to balance out the entire face. The people who have probably done this the best are the Koreans. There's this techniques I've seen around the beauty community, more so in the Asian community. If you have a fuller face, I do it with things like my lips or my brows because those are things I know are visually uneven for me. I will add a little bit more liner, or I'll add a little bit more brow gel or brow tint to my brow just to make it look more like the other one. And there's a funny saying that goes, brows are supposed to be sisters, not identical twins. So take that with you. What I found very interesting is that when groups of people were subjected to harsher conditions like disease, they looked for perfection more in the face than when not subjected to harsh conditions. They did a study on Malaysian people, and they introduced malaria to the group, a higher rate of malaria in the community, and those people started to put emphasis on perfection and symmetry in the face. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Some other things I found very interesting is they did a controlled study group on men, and men found eye makeup and foundation more appealing than lips and just eye makeup alone. And on the flip side, women found eye makeup more appealing than foundation and lips. Also tested eye makeup, both bottom and upper eye makeup, and what they found is upper eye makeup did really well. It significantly increased the idea of attractiveness in a person, but bottom eye makeup had the adverse effect. They actually found that bottom eye makeup, so like dark under eyeliner, was perceived as a lot less attractive than upper eye makeup. Eye makeup was deemed very attractive and bottom eye makeup was deemed unattractive. And their guess with this is bottom eye makeup to the brain subconsciously meant maybe sickness or disease or just unhealthiness, tiredness, which is biologically not good. A lot of ladies who love their dark eyeliner may want to reconsider it. At the end of the day, makeup is subjective. Do what you like. And I haven't been saying any of the products I've been using. Goodness gracious, why didn't you guys say anything? For my eyeshadow, I use Python Code. Very nice eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. And it has all these beautiful colors. The colors I've been actually using are these four right over here to create this look. And then I just used a brown NYX pencil, eye pencil. These are some of my favorite. They're so creamy and really help me make a beautiful wing with some eyeliner. Really enjoy this. For blush, I've been using Perky Poppy by Juvia's Place, just because I want more of a warm look with my blush today. Also, another interesting study is that the women who wore makeup basically for camouflage, not so much for attractiveness or seduction, but for camouflage. In the study, they labeled it camouflage, and then the other group was seduction. That the women who did their makeup for camouflages had more lower face asymmetries than the women who did it for purely beauty or seduction. Women who did it for seduction really focused on the eyes. That is really something to think about. And then my powder is going to be Laurier Mercier's Translucent Honey. So the idea of beauty that you guys all have been chasing, which is like being symmetrically beautiful or your face being symmetrical, is actually not what actually is perceived as beautiful to the eyes. It's actually just contrast. What makes someone believe you are more attractive than what you are by science, by studies, is contrast. I have an extremely unsymmetrical face. Mind you, people tell me all the time, like, oh my god, you are really pretty, you have a symmetrical face. I look at them like they're crazy because I'm like, what? Literally, one of my nostrils sits higher than the other, one of my eyebrows sits higher than the other, one of the sides of my lips sits higher and is more fuller than the other. And this has been this my entire life. I used to think something was wrong. And if you look at my dad's driver's license, it's so crazy. He looks like a psychopath because he looks like this to me in his picture. When I look at him in actual life, he doesn't look like that at all. So everyone's chasing, you know, symmetry as beauty, and honestly the naked eye doesn't really pick up on it as much as you think. And what is actually making you beautiful is contrast. And we're going to use my favorite lip pencil, and this is such an inexpensive lip pencil. This is like the perfect brown to me. If there's a perfect brown lip liner that's not too harsh, not too, you know, it's this one. And this is by e.l.f. and this is Dark Cacao. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. Because they took the pictures in black and white, they said lip color really didn't portray any type of substantial movement with attractiveness or not attractiveness. So they couldn't really put a scale on lip color or anything like that, because when they added a lip color in the black and white photo, it just turned up as a darker contrast and no one really said or mentioned anything about the lips. And I'm going to wear a nudish kind of color. And this is from Artist Couture. Y'all, you guys remember Artist Couture? I still have lip glosses from them. I wonder if Sephora still sells them. Love, love Artist Couture. Video ties directly into the past few videos that we've done about bone structure, blush placement, and things of that nature. Your natural face has asymmetry already kind of built in. So when we talk about things like contrast and blush placement, those are things you consider when you're trying to assess a face and what brings balance and harmony back into the face. To know your own personal contrast and really playing up your features alongside that will make you 10 times more attractive. I can almost guarantee it. So let's do a quick little recap. We should not be chasing mirror images on both sides of our face. Match brow height, match lip height. Don't chase perfection, don't chase symmetry. These things aren't natural. We know that contrast matters more. So just adding those things will bring balance to the face. If this video changed how you think about your own flaws, the eyebrow video will go even deeper. In that video, we talk about how small changes can really change your entire look and face. If you would like to go deeper, please consider liking and subscribing. So try the flip test and let me know in the comments what you noticed. Okay, my loves, I cannot wait to see you in my next video, but take care until then. Love you. Bye.